Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Josh here with Josh's Lawn and Landscape. And we're going to do a little, it'll be truck talk mainly. Might get some footage in the shop later. But first of all, I want to say welcome back to the channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. And thank you for the support. So, excuse me. We're going to be doing a little talking about, let's call it Tune Up Tuesday. Today's Tuesday and I'm tuning up some equipment, I reckon. I'm on my way to town for looking at tires for the trailer because two of them are in really bad shape. Been needing it for a while and I've just kind of been delaying it as long as I could. So I got to do some pricing when I get up here and decide whether I want to get one more tire, because I've got one already that I was keeping for a spare, but I'm thinking I'm going to put it on one side and either get one or possibly three. I don't know if I'm going to have all new tires on there or if I maybe can wait on two of them, because the two front axle tires are not in as bad a shape as the ones on the back, but they're load range D tires. And what I'm going to be putting on there is load range E, so something a little heavier duty, considering the amount of the investment of equipment that this thing tows around. On a better tire. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm probably looking to go back and I need to sharpen the blades on both of the mowers and get those ready to do some more cutting, and I'll probably put hit the pulleys on the Z with some grease, and maybe sharpen a couple extra sets of blades just to have for if I got to do some leaf cleanups and stuff. And so that'll be kind of tuning that stuff up. I'll check the air filters on both the mowers. Just kind of make sure everything's good to go. Y'all seen from the previous video the quick ooh, sorry, like one of those video games shaking. But yeah, so do that, get the mowers ready, and then I'm also probably going to do a little bit of cleanup with my blade trimmer. It's got the brush blade thing on it, up around the end of driveway. Just got some growth there that needs to be cut back with that, so I'll be cutting that. And what bus was that? Let's make sure nobody's running a light. You never know with these people. But so that's that. So the trailer and the mowers are going to get a little tuning up. So I've already done the stuff on the truck, as I mentioned before. Got the tires rotated, the oil's been changed, and it's got a new set of plugs in it. So the old 2500 is ready to rock and roll a little longer, and get the trailer set up. I'm waiting to hear back, which I feel sure it'll be a week or so before I hear anything on the big church property that I bid on. The bidding ended this past Friday, so I imagine they'll take a couple of days, look at all the bids, and then they'll have to bring it before their church council or have a business meeting, however they do it there at that church. And I guess I'll maybe hear something one way or the other. So I don't know how many bids they got, none of that stuff. I've got 3 pruning jobs that I know of, and 1 irrigation repair slash, don't know if it'll be a replacement, up there at that lake house. So they do want me to do that. So I got some post mowing work coming down the line. So that's kind of the latest. So I won't drag this one out too much because I'm sitting there. I spend more time thinking and pausing than I do talking about stuff. So I'll come up with some more stuff and come back and maybe put some more footage in here. We'll see how it turns out. So y'all stick around and see what I can cook up. Woo! All right, y'all. Well, told you it was Tune-Up Tuesday. So I got fresh blades sharpened on the quick track. Just finished putting them on. I got a sharpened set on the Z-Track. And if you look, whoop, new tires on the back of the trailer. So, and when you know I got a call coming in, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, real quick. I was down at the shop, but as you can see, back in the yard, it's a girl's playset. Little building here. So, back up here at the house, got both the mowers on the trailer. Like I said, I got sharp blades on both of them. You can see I got 2 new tires on the trailer. The guy at Tire Place said the front ones still had some life in them, so saved me a little bit of money this trip. They will get done probably before the beginning of the next season because I will have to put some miles on them. But these are actually a heavier duty tire than these. These are a Master Track. What's this? A US 208, UN 203. Excuse me, UN 203. Can't even read. UN 203. It's a 225, 75, 15, 6 lug, and it is a load range E. The tires that came on the trailer are Rainier STs, I believe is what they are. But these are load range D, so eventually I'll have a full set of these on here, and it'll be a little more sturdy for hauling my stuff. So, quick track on here. Got a good fresh sharp set of blades on it. It did good today. I mowed, actually mowed that long property next to one of the ones from a previous video that I just showed, the one that was across the street in the last video that I didn't get mowing footage in. But across the street, if you're looking at that house, it's kind of to the left of it. So, loaded up, ready to go for tomorrow. I got, I got the tires on, blades are sharpened on both mowers. I've gassed up the Z today and my 2 5-gallon gas cans. I still got a good bit of mixed gas. So I got my gas cans filled up. I've got mowers ready to go. So I'm ready to rock and roll. I had a customer call me today that I was planning to get to this week, but he called me. So I just went ahead and told him that I could get there tomorrow. So, yeah. Catching up, it was still a good day today. Like I said, I had a dental appointment. Went and got this cleaning thing. So, and after I got done with that, I went and mowed that one yard. Went and had the tires put on the trailer, which didn't take but about 30 minutes once I got there. So, no big deal there. And then, like I say, got the gas and stuff for mowers. So, and I took the old FS90. It's still running. It's like 9 or 10 years old. It's only been in the shop once or twice over that period. Runs a little rough, but hey, it still runs. I got my shrub or brush blade on it. I want a shrub blade. I ain't cutting them down that far. And I had to clean up a spot up by the driveway up there. Just got some scraggly scrub bushes and junk stuff growing up there. So I just kind of went through and knocked it all down, and then kind of down the embankment along the side of the road so you can see back to the right when you pull out the driveway. So just kind of had some switchgrass and broom sedge, if you want. I think it's what you can call it, that too. So, yeah, season's winding down. I kind of rambled through this video a little bit, but hopefully somebody will get a little bit of enjoyment out of it. Not much to it other than me talking. I also mentioned in the blades on the mowers, I actually sharpened an extra set for the quick track, and I was going to do one for the Z track, but it would have been the ones that I took off, and I just was trying to get some other stuff done. So that is, I heard a dog up there barking, probably because I'm down here running my trap. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. So finishing out the season, winding it down. Like I mentioned earlier, waiting to hear back on the church job, and I've got a couple of pruning jobs and that irrigation work to get lined up. So still got plenty coming down the pipe. I'll probably end up doing some leaf cleanups and stuff. So plenty to try to get y'all a few more videos. And if I get the church job, I will probably ask if it's okay for me to video, as long as I'm not getting, like, if there's any vehicles around, obviously not getting license plates or anything really up close to the buildings and stuff. Try to focus on kind of away from those directly. But I'll just kind of have to see what they say about that. Don't know, because I don't even have a job yet. So keep hearing something up there other than the dog. But yeah, I think it's just getting to that time of year. Y'all let me know y'all's thoughts on it. It's a good way to close it out. Is actually, let me turn the camera around first. Hold on a minute. All right, that's a little better. Hey, Bill, there's your sky shot. Hey. So got a good bit of stuff still to go. Like I said, I had a customer call that I was planning to get to this week anyway, but they went on ahead and called, so I just told them I'd be there tomorrow. It's no big deal. I'm kind of shuffling my schedule around just as it comes, day to day right now. Nothing's growing that fast. A lot of stuff that's been, I had a weekly that's gone to bi-weekly, and I've got some bi-weeklies that are probably going to ease on out to 3 weeks for like one last cut. So yeah, hopefully I'll get 2 tomorrow. I'll try to get some footage, hopefully. The mowers are cutting good with the grass not being quite as thick. Shout out to Ronaldo from Big Sun. I think it was him that mentioned, actually no, I'm sorry. Shout out to Ronaldo anyway. It wasn't his comment. It was actually Jay from Jay's Crazy Cut. So shout out to them, Jay and Christina. He was talking about how the quick track was cutting real good, and I just kind of made the comment that it cuts a lot better when you're not cutting 2-week-old Bahia grass. So yeah, everything's cutting a whole lot better right now because that Bahia grass is kind of with the evening. So we still got a lot of 70, 75 degree days coming, which will help it continue to grow, but the nights are getting into the upper 40s, mid 40s. So that's really going to slow it down, which is why a lot of the properties are taking longer to get to mowing. So, and the days are getting shorter. So the one good thing about cutting it faster is I'm still able to roughly get the same amount of work done because it doesn't take me as long to clean up stuff. So, so yeah, just shuffling the schedule around, making it happen, and just getting to that point in the season where I was kind of thinking about this one. And y'all let me know y'all's thoughts on this ordeal. I know some other people have talked about it as being this far into the season. I don't want to call it burnout because that it is a little bit that, but I guess the way I was describing it is being physically tired, but also mentally exhausted. Just keeping up with everything on your, focusing on your schedule, maintaining your equipment, keeping up with additional customer requests, or just keeping up with customer payments and things like that. Just kind of keeping the ball rolling on everything, on top of the usual issues. You know the whole story this year with me. There's been plenty of those, but just kind of keeping that stuff going and figuring out how to work around those and shuffling around equipment and things like that. I think when you get to the end of the year and you think about it being the end of the year, your mind almost kind of takes that deep breath of, I'm just tired of keeping up with this stuff. It's time for a break. But battling through that, battling through a little bit of a cold. I don't know if y'all can tell. Kids passing it around. It's that time of year. But it's not keeping me down. I'm grinding it out, pushing through. Not much longer left with the mowing season. Like I said, there'll be some scattered maybe leaf cleanups and stuff. But then they'll get into some pruning work and other things like that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate all the support as always. All the comments, likes, everything. Hopefully y'all got something out of this video. Let me know your thoughts on just the end of the year and the physical and mental part of it. I know, shout out to Ray and some of the other guys, Mr. Gerald, has all talked about the mental strain sometimes it comes with it as well as the physical. So I just want to tell everybody, you're almost there. Keep your head up, keep grinding. We can make it. And as always, y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, everybody.